What's up, everybody? Look who I got.
Hi.
We got a live Britt Johnson here. It's your boy Chris, and we're back after Game 3 craziness. Did you watch the game? I hope you watched the game.
No, I didn't watch the game.
You just watched highlights and just
No, I didn't even watch
sarcasm.
it either. I didn't watch the. I
You
really didn't watch the game.
Oh, you seriously didn't watch it?
You know, I'm not the king of the fumble or queen
Oh,
of the fumble
stop.
anymore. So
No.
I'm not here all the time anymore.
Oh
So
my
sister
God.
got to get another job. So I was working last night. I worked here yesterday during the day, and I had to work last night until 10:30 p.m.
So you didn't even catch highlights or nothing?
Do you know how long? I was 6:30 to 10:30 p.m. That is a long day.
I'll tell you what.
I'm tired. I went home and I went to sleep. I almost didn't even brush my teeth last night, but I did. I brushed my teeth, I washed my face, and I went to bed.
Okay, see, I'll respect that because you got to fit that in at least.
I don't know. I didn't watch the game.
Okay, well, I'll tell you one thing. Right, let me update
This
you.
is gonna be
No.
a great
Let's
show,
update you, and I'm sure
everybody.
the chat will update you too. Okay, the Raptors won.
I mean, I looked I looked at little highlights
on
on
Instagram?
Okay?
Not
I got the 1
ESPN.
minute. No, because ESPN be doing like 10-minute segments.
Facts.
I need a
10
1
minute,
minute.
that's nice.
Give me your 5 best 1 minuters.
Your 5 best 1 minute.
Let's
And
hear
add that to the dictionary. But what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Please give your best review of the game. And remember, Britt wants it really short in the comment section there so Britt can see what actually happened last night. But it was a good game.
I've lost.
That's sound. I had thought.
I'm tuning into us. Okay.
I had thought that the Warriors were gonna win. Okay, but you've been paying attention to the series though. You just missed yesterday. Like you gotta be.
Yes.
I know that for sure.
I mean, I'm very conflicted with this series.
You and me both.
Very. I think me more so than you. Well, I guess
No,
you
I
have
think
stuff on the line too.
we both do. I think we're saying the same thing for different teams though.
Yes.
We're saying
I
I already know what you're thinking, but we're saying it for two different teams, even though anyways. But yeah, I don't want the Warriors to win, but I need to want the Warriors to win.
I feel you on that.
I'm seeing
half and half on here. I'm seeing half Warriors and half
That's
Raptors.
how it's been. Yeah, that's how it's been. People are just indecisive with their thoughts on it. But how are you feeling? You speak more on your thoughts. Because I know what you're saying, but I want you to physically say it out loud.
Okay. I don't know why I should go for a team to win this series because I don't know the thoughts in Kawhi Leonard's head.
Yeah.
So I don't know if him winning this championship would make him want to stay or make him like, okay, I want another. Because he's already a ring
robot.
winner. Like he won a ring with the Spurs.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's like, oh, I need to get my first championship like Cousins is trying to do, you know? So Kawhi could either go in here and this could make him want to stay.
Could sway him.
Or it could be like, okay, I got another ring. Now I'm going to go to where I want to go.
Got you.
So I'm conflicted on even if I should even be cheering for the Raptors because I don't know how that's going to influence Kawhi's decision.
What it's going to do with Kawhi? Yeah. And that's why I figured that's what you're talking about.
It makes me very uneasy. That's why I was rooting so hard for the Bucks to just
so
win
it would
that
end
one.
that conversation. You wouldn't have to worry
now
about
it's
it.
like, okay, now we're in the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
So people start second-guessing their decisions.
Got you.
And it makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I trust me, know exactly what you're talking about. Same thing with the Warriors because we know Kevin Durant is Mr. Fickle. You know, he's 1 minute feeling one thing, the other minute feeling something completely different.
The thing that he's never publicly said is that he is happy to be in Golden State
1000%.
either. He's never said that. He's never been on camera saying, I'm happy to be here. I'm so glad we have this opportunity. Like, he never says he loves being in Golden State, but over the last, obviously, 2 years, he's re-signed his 1-year contract. So is he going to do it again? He's never said he even likes playing there.
Yeah, and he's hinted that he does feel that whole like little brother syndrome, even though he's the best guy on the team when it comes to Steph Curry. But it's one of those things where I just want them to. I was hoping that the Warriors would come out and do a little bit better without him playing, so then he can get that like, okay, good, they don't need me, I can go, I feel more at ease with it. But then here we are, down 1-2 against the Raptors.
Well,
he
in
hasn't
last
played
series,
yet.
they really were like, oh, we don't need Kevin Durant.
Everyone was saying it, yeah. And now we had a whole game yesterday with just Steph Curry, and they couldn't even get past 110 points, was what they average in the playoffs. I don't know, man. I know exactly what you mean. It's just one of those things like, I want the Raptors to win because that'd be so cool for the city, for just the story of the basketball. You know, it's the first time ever.
This is their first time even being in the NBA Finals.
Right.
So they win this year, and next year Clippers win. First time being in the NBA Finals for them as well.
Right.
Both with Kawhi Leonard.
All right. And that's when
What a storyline would it be, guys, if Kawhi goes to Toronto, brings them their first championship, not only just a championship, but even making it to the NBA Finals, and then next year goes to the Los Angeles Clippers and brings them their first time out of the second round.
Yeah, 1,000%.
And then winning a national championship. Like, I'm sorry, at that point, when do you say he's the GOAT? Besides
you would actually say that?
No.
You just easily just call somebody. It's okay. We'll come back to that.
Besides Michael
You had to save yourself and say that, but
I cleared it up real quickly. Okay.
I was gonna say in editing, fix that, but I can't do anything in editing with that. But anyways, let's talk about last night's game. You got both of our opinions on how we feel about this series in general. Like I said, I know how you're feeling. I get that just from the other side with Mr. Kevin Durant, but. For Miss, I didn't see the game last night. I'm sure you know by now, Clay and KD both did not play. And
wait, what?
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 Yeah, I know. And they were missed. They were.
Well, and Clay's decision came right before the game. I do get my highlights on my phone thanks to ESPN.
Yeah, blowing. Oh my gosh, they blow it up.
Yeah, so I got my little thing that it was confirmed that he wasn't going to play. Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I get same thing with Bleach Report too. But yeah, they both did not show up. But Steph Curry showed up, but he was the only one to show up. How many times can I say show up?
Somebody just called us bandwagon fans because we did not like the Raptors before the finals.
Chill out.
First of all,
chill out.
I just said I don't care about it, and the only reason why I want the Raptors maybe to win or to lose is for Kawhi Leonard.
Factuals. And not
I didn't even hear you right now say that you're a Raptors fan either.
That's what I'm saying. That's what where are you getting
We're talking about a game. There's only two teams we can talk about right here.
And if you heard our undertone, we're both talking about things to better our actual teams in that whole conversation.
Thank you.
There was no conversation about the Raptors. Anyways, I get it though, Elijah. Get it out, man. I guess you must be the only Raptors fan out there. But how do you feel, though? Do you think that they desperately need these guys to come back? Even though if KD comes back, he's not going to be 100%. He might not even be 70%. Is it a big deal that both these guys need to come back?
I'm going to just touch on this really quick because I want to wait until we get 100 people watching this.
Okay, go ahead.
But I will just barely mention it because I think later when we get into it, we're going to have a heated debate about this.
Oh, no.
I do think that they need one of them to come back.
Not both.
Yes. I mean, they won the last series without Kevin Durant at all, and they won game 2 without Kevin Durant and half of without Clay. So, but I have a lot of stats I'm going to get into, but you guys have to just keep watching because
please, I'm
going to go in.
Okay, all right. Trip said some are bandwags though. Who's some? That's not us. I'm sure you're probably defending our honor. So keep.
Yeah. So we won't hate on you there.
Yeah, keep fighting the good fight, my guy. Paxton, this is almost as depressing as being a Knicks fan. I'm a Pistons fan, so the finals always brings me in tears.
At least you guys made it to the playoffs this year, though, Pistons.
True.
My team did as well.
And you guys gave the Warriors the biggest
fight.
I
mean, until now, till the Raptors.
Till the Raptors, true that.
But if the Warriors still happen to win in 6, then the Raptors did exactly what my Clippers did. But the Clippers did it better because we came back from 31 down.
Do you use that argument to Clay? Or to what's his name, Kawhi?
Kawhi already knows I need him to come. I'm sure he's seen a couple of these videos, and I say it. You edit all of them. I say it in every single video. Kawhi Leonard, and I've been saying it for a year now. So.
Yeah, you also got a little vicious and try to come at my guy KD, but you don't have to go back and forth on that.
Since when is KD your guy though?
Since we have thoughts of him coming to New York. KD, I got you on the ghost accounts, my guy. Like I said, burner accounts, I'm running them. Can't even figure out my own password, so I don't know why I control your accounts. Mr. Captain Crunch is saying if they're both back, it's a wrap. Bars? Kind of. Not really.
I disagree.
Me too.
I don't think that's a seal of this. The series is over because they also both were playing when they played against my Clippers. All three of them were playing.
Always comes back. You see the thing.
I gotta keep conversations with the word Kawhi in it and the word Clippers in it, and this is the only way I can do it. So, and I'm sorry, the Clippers had the best series in the entire playoffs.
Okay,
with
see
the
that
Warriors.
too far against the
Yes.
Okay, with the Warriors. Okay,
Can I
okay.
let me finish my
okay.
sentence before you start trying to
You
yap
said
back at
in
me?
the
Okay.
entire playoffs. I was just
Hella
like,
rude. He's so rude.
my spider senses went crazy. Okay,
Ooh, he rude. He rude.
Whoa. No, I'm not gonna read that. Let the man believe in his Pistons.
I am
Okay.
going to refresh this and see what.
Because you're just so ready to just get out.
Yeah, I'm ready to go because I got some stuff to say to y'all today.
Oklahoma, OKC Thunder fan 27, not today. Okay, we had a problem where just these Thunder fans came in spouting craziness last time, so be on the lookout for a lot of crazy.
Do you think it's okay for OKC fans to still be mad?
No, get the hell over it. Y'all got a whole new superstar in Paul George. Like, get over it. No.
Paul George went to Fresno State. Hey, we went to college together.
Always bring it back.
You got to tie it in, you know. I can't see the Clippers making it to the finals without a legitimate superstar, Kawhi Leonard, unless they somehow pull off a miracle. Well, we are good at miracles, Juan Garcia. We are good at miracles, so. And
I think it's safe to say if they did finish that upset, I think they could have beat the Rockets. The Rockets were having all kinds of internal issues and stuff. I don't know. They might not have gone to the finals, but I think they could have gone to at least the Western Conference Finals if they pulled that upset. But I hear what you're saying, I guess.
But that's why I do. And also the Clippers, if you guys didn't know, we have enough money for 2 Supermax contracts this upcoming season, thanks to us not having any stars on our team and still doing what we did. So, we can get 2 big time. That's why I'm just saying, people don't sleep on the Clippers. If you are a bandwagon fan, I'm speaking to you guys right now, bandwagon fans. If you want to come to the Clippers, come now before we sign these 2 big superstars that we're about to sign, because after the fact, you're not going to be welcome.
Yeah. I've already
get your jersey now.
Facts.
And
I've done the same thing. Put my PSA out. You have until June 30th. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing about if you ain't a real one. Same with the Knicks. If Kevin Durant signs, I don't want to hear don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. You had until June 30th to sign your papers. That's it. No bandwagons.
Put your application in now. We will be reviewing all bandwagon applications.
You were once a Laker fan? No, we cannot have you.
The best bandwagon fans will win.
Dang, James Harden slander. Oh my goodness. Thanks for not hating. We got you, Trip. You were fighting the good fight. All right. Do you feel happy to drop your facts yet, or do we need to wait for you to?
Let's do this. Let's get into. Are you guys ready for us to get started on this show now?
I'm ready to hear your craziness.
Debate.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm ready for your craziness.
Okay, so what was the question? No Clay, no KD?
Yeah. Do you think that they'll turn it around right away once they come back? Remember, KD has not played for quite a few games. So, I mean, it's been a month and some change.
Yes, he hasn't played since May 8th, actually. So it's what's today?
Today is not May 8th. I'll tell you that much.
If he does come back tomorrow, it'll be a month since he's last played. Exactly. Mm-hmm. So, KD, if he does play tomorrow, he will be played with minute restrictions for
1,000%.
sure. I think he doesn't play more than 20 minutes tomorrow. But then it's good because then they have a break because then they're going to go back to Toronto before they play the game 5. So if he is going to play it all during this series, he's going to start playing tomorrow.
He has to. That's my thought on that too. He has to start playing because he's going to, like you said,
he needs to get all the kinks out.
Got to get the buffer game.
Yeah.
I hate to use that in the NBA Finals, but he's going to need one because there's no way he comes back and just jumps into 30-something minutes a game. That's not happening. He's going to play at most, I would say 20 to 25 at most, if that's even a thing. So yeah, game 3 or game 4, excuse me. If there's any game from the comeback, that is for sure the one. And
I do want to make it clear to everybody as well. KD is coming back because
100%.
of his decision.
Correct.
This is 100% a KD decision to make because he's already at the mark of the month for his injury. You know, so it's like if he comes back, it's because he tells them, I want
I'm
to come
good.
back.
I'm good. I can
I'm
play.
ready to go.
Yep.
Or he can say, too, I don't think I'm ready to go. But I think at this point, it's 100% his decision. So if we see him play tomorrow, obviously it'll be with minutes restriction, and it'll
1000%.
be his decision. So I also think that this is a huge thing on if he's going to sign somewhere else. If he does decide to not play, I think that's almost a guarantee that he's not going to be with the Warriors next season. Because he's maybe like, I don't want to get injured. I want to keep my stock at the all-time high.
Yeah.
So if I don't play well in these last couple finals games, I don't want that to reflect my upcoming contract.
Right.
So
But
I think that's just him saving face.
My only problem with that is this is the NBA Finals, though. So it's like, what are you saving face for? I mean, don't you want to win the championship? Regardless if you leave or stay, this is the ultimate pinnacle. So what's the point in saving your body? Because let me tell you something,
he doesn't
KD,
care
your
about
legs
that.
fall off. We still giving you a max deal in New York, so don't even worry about that. Go get your damn championship. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
don't think he cares about that. So I think obviously, like, KD trolls all the time. He's always like, he's a big face person. Like
1000%.
he's face value. Like you're gonna, like, he wants people to like him, or like he gets mad when people don't, or people feel like he's not the greatest player or whatever.
Right.
So this is all his ego, 100%. Him playing or not is his ego, and that is going to determine if he does not play. To me, that's 100% signing the line with another team, possibly your Knicks. Possibly.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping. Look, I'm after everything that's been coming out these last few weeks, I'm just praying by this point.
What do you think about it?
No, again, here we are agreeing. But yeah, 1000%. He has to come back tomorrow if there's any chance of him coming back and being effective in this series. If he does not come back tomorrow, he comes back Game 5 on a minute restriction. He's not jumping in with big minutes.
And then if the Raptors end up sweeping here at Oracle and going back and having to play for your life for Game 5 when you haven't played in a month, that's not going to be good news.
I don't care who you are, best player in the world or not. Like everyone's going to have that kind of, getting better. It's your body, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Regardless of how good of basketball you are, it's still your body that you're going to have to get back into the flow of the game and get back into the flow of the NBA freaking finals, you know what I mean?
So say Kevin Durant comes in or doesn't come in, what do you think about Klay Thompson? Because Klay is actually the opposite. His is going to be a Warriors call. It's going to be their call if he plays or not.
He's playing. He's playing.
But at what percent do you feel?
Is he coming back healthy?
Yeah. What percentage of health do you think
hamstring, man. Hamstrings suck.
Yeah.
Hamstrings suck. That's going to be bothering him regardless. So he's going to, he got to be 75.
So a lot of people are saying 70%.
Yeah, he's going to play, though. No doubt in my mind.
But, okay, what I do want to say is
get it.
I don't like when people are going to – I know if they end up losing this series, losing the NBA championship, people are going to be like, oh, well, it's because KD and Klay were not playing.
That's 100%.
I don't care, though. I don't want to hear that because there are other guys on that team that could step up. Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year. He's also a, 3-time All-Star.
Yep, he's showing it.
He can go out there and play and do stuff for the team as well. Andre Iguodala is a former Finals MVP and also an All-Star. Freaking DeMarcus Cousins, yes, he's not his normal self still. But even, Game 1, he had, 10 rebounds?
Yeah.
He still is playing relatively well, considering he hasn't really played basketball in, most of the year. He's played a probably total of 10 to 20 games.
Maybe about a quarter of the season, yeah.
So I'm just this team has so much more anyway without than other teams do. I don't care. Literally, the Raptors have 2 All-Stars, Lowry and Kawhi.
Kawhi. You forgetting his name? Not a good pitch. Not a good pitch.
There's too many Ks. Clay, Kevin,
Kyrie,
Kawhi.
they all free. Kemba,
But I just feel like they've been in this situation so many times already, and they have so many other guys that can step up to the plate. And if yesterday none of them did it besides Steph, who had 47 points. Nobody else even scored in 20s at all.
I saw a stat saying that they only had 5 points of offense from creating their own offense without it being off an assist, which is not normal when you have a guy like Kevin Durant and when he's healthy, Boogie Cousins that can make their own shot whenever they need to. Same thing for Steph Curry. 100%.
I just don't feel bad for the Warriors because the Warriors had a starting five that had 5 All-Stars on their team, So I'm just like, I literally don't feel bad for them. Like, I don't care if Kevin Durant doesn't play the rest of the series. I don't care if Clay plays the rest of the series.
Yeah.
They've already went into it with a much bigger advantage. And at this point, it's their own fault that they didn't have these other guys. Like, I mean, McKinney and some of these other guys have kind of stepped up a little bit. But I'm like,
McKinney. He's been playing well in these pressure moments.
They don't have the experience because you guys have just let all these other guys play, you know? So it's like their bench hasn't been where it's like you actually did draft or pick up some good players. They just don't have the experience that some of the other guys do, and that's
like
the Warriors' own fault. And I feel like this is the beginning of the end of the Warriors now. Like seeing when you see big guys, because Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson are both free agents.
Klay ain't going nowhere.
I think Klay's gone. I've felt that too the whole time because he's never going to be out of Steph's shadow. The only guy that gets a statue in Golden State is Steph Curry. Kevin Durant could come back and win a thing. He's never getting one. He won't get a statue.
I think Klay could. I think they would do a Splash Bros statue in front of that new stadium. Just do like an overhead where it's just both of them shooting threes and you walk right in the stadium. Look, hey, hire me, Chase Center and all the people that work over there. I think that's a bold statement.
You trying to get another job now, too? it ain't easy having all these jobs, trust me. I know.
All the sponsorship. But let's move over to the Raptors real quick, though. Did you see the whole Kyle Lowry thing?
Yes, I did see. That was one of the 1-minute Instagrams that I saw. Yes. That was one of those 1-minute Instagrams. And what really pissed me off about this is that the announcer, when it was happening, said I'm going to quote this because we are going to play the video for you guys to see, but I'm going to speak over it. The announcer said, the guy came at him 100 miles an hour. I'd pushed him off too. What?
Because that, yeah.
What? Like,
to be
person
exact,
even involved in the NBA would ever think that it is okay for this, look at this, for this to happen?
To be exact, I will name drop. That was Jeff Van Gundy that said it.
I'm disgusted.
Yeah.
I am disgusted that he said that. I think that's the furthest thing from any being team NBA that you could be. And let me point out this guy who did this, the push, his name is Mark Stevens. He's actually a part owner of the Warriors.
The entire team. There's a reason why there was no fine, nothing was called.
He did get removed from the game. I'm sure he just went back in the owner's suite and watched it. But the man is worth $2.6 billion. He has been a part owner since 2013. My question to you is, what do you think happens now? Because Lowry did come out after and he said, do you want to read the quote? Your turn to read.
Yeah, you made me read. Yeah, Lowry said there's no place for that. He had no reason to touch me or reach over 2 seats to say some vulgar language to me. Hopefully, he never comes back to an NBA game. Yeah, I saw that press conference. I saw him say all that stuff. Knowing who he is now, we know it's going to be nothing more than a slap on the wrist. Maybe he won't sit in the front row for the rest of the finals, but he's going to be right back where he was, but in a different building next season. I don't expect anything to change from that whole situation.
Okay, there's actually something that just came out about this. Warriors announced that investor Mark Stevens is not allowed to attend any more of the NBA Finals after his inappropriate conduct with Raptors guard Kyle Lowry. So,
what did I just?
LeBron James also sent something about it. It was really long. I'm going to read a little bit of it. There is absolutely no place in our beautiful game for that at all. There's so many issues here. When you sit courtside, you absolutely know what comes with being on the floor, which obviously all of us have seen people get ransacked by. And Kyle didn't even run over this guy.
Yeah.
This guy was sitting 2 seats down. He was not in there. The guy was not laying on him at all. So he went on to say, calling for him to damn near be put in jail, let alone being suspended for the rest of the finals, all because he was protected himself. I've been quiet throughout
No, LeBron. He always does that, plays that card.
The whole NBA Finals. Watching every game, haven't missed one. But after I saw that, I saw what I saw last night. Took time to let it manifest into my thinking cap. I couldn't and wouldn't be quiet on this. Hashtag protect the players. Hashtag privilege ain't welcome here. Well, I will second that because just because you're an old rich billionaire that's part owner,
yeah.
I don't think he gets a pass on this.
No, I agree, but
there's been players who are fans who have just said something who have been banned.
Yeah.
And you get to this. I don't know if you remember the incident that happened with Bradley Beal when somebody said something to him, but then somebody said something later to the owner, and the owner banned the guy, but didn't say anything about what happened to Bradley Beal
at all. Yeah.
So
I know exactly what you're talking about.
this is a. I don't care if you're a part owner,
but
you're gonna have to. Donald Sterling was owner of the Clippers, and when stuff happened about him, NBA needs to go in there, clean it up, get this guy out of here. That's all. I mean,
I wish James Dolan would sit in the front row and push somebody and get kicked out.
But it's like the whole point of this could have literally changed the whole outcome of the NBA Finals because say that was Russell Westbrook. He would not have let somebody
wouldn't have let it go.
He naturally is a hot-tempered guy. Kyle is actually a very mild-tempered guy for the most part when it comes to dealing with fans.
When it comes, okay.
And so Westbrook is not. He's very vocal of his dislike for people even saying something. So if somebody pushes him, he's gonna just naturally, that's a natural reaction for men to have, especially when they're in the heated thing of a game and their adrenaline's really high.
Especially when you're a competitive dude.
Yeah.
That
he could have easily, accidentally even just naturally reacted and pushed the guy back, and then there he goes, suspended. Then his teammates are coming over, and then this starts this big fight,
Kyle
so
Lowry
it's
overreacted and this and that.
No, he shouldn't put his hands on that guy at all. Done.
But like I had said, and then we got the confirmation, dude is only going to miss the rest of the finals, and he'll be right back there in the new building
Silver,
next season.
You need to do something about this, buddy. This is not okay.
He's too busy hanging out with the prez, Mr. Obama. Oh, sorry, D.
Hey, Obama, I feel like is going to talk to Adam and be like, hey.
Give him another one of those whispers.
No, this ain't right. Okay, let's move over and talk about his teammate, Kawhi, my boy Kawhi. So someone went in for a little
Norman Powell. Yeah, I saw this.
And Kawhi was so locked in. And then once he did see, the guy was just there for a minute, and then Kawhi's like, oh, yeah, let's go. Turn around. We walking. We going in.
So disrespectful. I don't care. I get it. I understand. You're just a superstar. You're locked into the moment. I'm trying to get this championship. No time for shenanigans. I'm trying to get it. You couldn't just simply, even in the mode, just one of those real quick and just move on about your time.
Come on, we're walking.
Yeah, and then I don't know if you saw, but after the clip, you could see they're talking to Norman, he was explaining to him this is not the kind of thing we should be doing right now. No, he got in trouble for giving him a fist bump. I was like, what is going on? Kawhi is another being. I learned a lot about this dude in these NBA playoffs.
He had 30 points last night, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. He's been playing pretty consistent throughout 1,000%. The finals. Yesterday, though, y'all saw. I didn't see. I saw the highlight. He dunked though yesterday.
He did.
I heard.
First one all
series.
And
that was the first one of the series.
On
so
somebody.
Maybe he was just locked in, ready for no, I'm about to dunk on somebody. I'm about to put somebody on a poster or something. I know a lot of guys put headphones on before. They're so zoned in. They don't listen or hear anything outside, and do what you got to do to win a game, and he did that.
Yeah.
So.
But also, I will also say, Norman Powell, know your teammate. Just in the first place, just don't go around him. If you knew this was going to happen, you kind of did it to yourself. I still think Kawhi should have gave him something. He could still be staring, give him one of those, boom, quick.
You know what this reminded me of? All the times that people try to, Tom Brady tries to high five everybody, and people just
walk right past them. The most, if you think about it, high fives are the most awkward interaction to have with anybody because it can go south so fast. It's a 50-50 interaction.
That's why you just gotta do a little pat on the butt. Okay, come on, let's go.
Just give a point. High fives cringe me out, man, because the minute you don't get that high five, you look like an idiot. Ask Josh Hart, ask D'Angelo Russell.
All right, Chris, all right.
Okay, so moving on to the next.
Okay.
Moving on to the next.
I'm just gonna go this way now.
It's so awkward. Oh my God.
Okay, let's move on to the favorite part, our favorite part of this show.
I'm about to say, this is the part you got to be paying
Because
attention to.
it's
the Drakes.
trolling.
Yeah, of
Yes.
course. I
already
trolling,
did a video,
petty.
you guys, on
yes,
trolling.
It's up there.
It's up already, so you guys got to watch that video to really
put down a tab
see
right
that
now.
part of it.
Yeah.
But there was another part where Drake was trolled. Take a look at this, guys. Pusha T is back again. He came in during the Bucks series when the owner's daughter wore the T-shirt sitting courtside, and he's back. But Drake was not here in this moment. So, but of course, it doesn't matter. Like, this is Drake. The Warriors knew this was going to be like posted. It was going to be heard. Like, he knew it. After he ended up trolling Clay, which you can watch in the story. That's the first story we did today.
Like I said, put on the tab. As soon as it's over, go click the tab and watch her. Talk about that in more detail.
Watch that Fumble video. But I love, like, Drake's literally the biggest story of, like, the NBA finals or playoffs this season.
Not even the teams, nobody, man.
Like, what was the score? Who won?
What did Drake do in game 2?
Right, that's all people
Drake
care
was wearing
about.
what now? Did Drake make it in the Oracle? Like, it's just everything's Drake,
someone dropped 10 hours to bring what? Like,
oh, I know.
We know everything about that, but how many points did Steph Curry score in game 1? No, but you know that Drake wore a jersey, and somebody drove 10 hours to bring him that jersey.
To give him the damn jersey. Oh, my God.
I don't know.
Drake is the finals MVP. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care who holds up that trophy. Drake gonna get that damn trophy. But speaking of Steph, not knowing how many he scored in the first quarter, we know how many first game. We know how many he scored yesterday, and that was a solid 47.
I was about to say this was going to be a great transition, but then you started stuttering.
You see me stutter? Oh man, I was so proud of myself. I was like, you watch this.
I was like, okay.
But then I said first quarter. I'm like, well, there it goes.
Nice try though.
Whatever. He scored 47 last night.
What you get for not giving me a high five?
Just channeling my inner Kawhi. Just channeling my.
Okay.
What do you think? There's a lot of people talking about, well, mainly it started with, Twitter went crazy with it last night, but I think it got more publicized to me when Jay Williams on Get Up this morning was talking about the whole, this is nice, but LeBron did it for a whole series. Now, I want you to answer this because you have been extremely critical on number 23, the second number 23, not your 23. Anytime he gets to the NBA Finals, and he played, especially in the first finals as a Cavalier or with the Cavaliers when he came back, without any help, won 2 games, and we still killed him for it. And now Steph Curry last night got all this praise, no kill. Do you feel like it's not
I said
fair?
earlier, I don't care. Like, I don't care who was missing. Like, they argue, Kevin Love didn't play.
So you're keeping the same energy pretty much.
Kyrie didn't, that's what I do. I keep the same energy. I'm going to be consistent across the board. If I'm going to talk shit, I'm going to talk shit about everybody that does it, unless your name is Michael Jordan. But
or Kawhi Leonard, your pitches. Come on, stay consistent with the pitches.
But I don't care. Like, that was what that team situation was in. You should have had other backup people or whatever. Like, I literally don't care because I've seen teams like, what am I going to say? The Clippers, who have played with no stars and still been successful. So I literally don't care. Like, there's strategic things you can do with plays and coaching and just literally putting your butt on the line and really working hard. And a lot of players, I think, with the Warriors have become complacent because they haven't had to be leaned on this whole season. It's Kevin. Even if Kevin Durant messed up, he knows Clay and Steph are going to pick up the slack. If Steph messes up, he knows KD and Clay are going to be there. So the other guys like Draymond, who gained a bunch of weight earlier in the season and had to have a sit down with Bob Myers and talk about it because and lose 25 pounds or whatever because he was being complacent. And that's why 3 years straight he was an all-star. He's not an all-star this year because he did not have to be depended on this year. And a lot of guys didn't. And that's the problem when you have stars like that is everyone.
5 of them.
Yeah, 5 of them. Everyone's just like, oh, I don't have to do this as much because
This
somebody
dude can
else
help
will
me
pick
out.
up the slack. So I feel like the same thing with the Cavs at that point because Kyrie and Kevin Love were also all-stars, So J.R. Smith has been an all-star at some point in his career.
Well, played like one. but never got
Oh,
one.
he's never been an
No,
all-star, huh?
no.
Yeah.
He came close when he was on the Knicks.
2 years.
But he never got into it.
Okay, but still, they've had some all-stars on their
No,
team.
but
they've had guys that
right.
signed big contracts.
well. Tristan just came off of a huge contract year that same season.
Matthew also signed a big contract. Hasn't done much since, but
Matthew, who the assistant coach? No,
Dellavedova.
Dellavedova.
But yeah, I don't care. That's you make your team and you don't put your team around one player or a certain amount of players.
Don't make excuses.
You need it's a team for a reason.
1,000%,
There's
yeah.
5 guys. It's not the big 3 league. It's not whatever. Y'all can go play in that, but it's not.
It's not the big 3. Oh God.
Chris thinks I'm kind of funny today. Okay. Maybe
But
he's
you
a little
are
tired.
too hard on yourself. I swear. No. Anyway, but I'm just glad that you kept the same energy. I expected you to. I'm not gonna lie. I expected you to come in. I had a little piece of me thinking that you was gonna give Steph Curry a little bit of a pass. Glad you didn't.
And then I went back and I didn't give LeBron but you knew I wasn't going to give LeBron a pass. But
Yeah, I mean, LeBron could have won the finals. You would have been like, okay, and you still got 3 more to go.
Gotta catch up, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
Still lost more than you won. Okay?
I did give him his props for he stayed efficient because Steph Curry, when he's by himself in a situation like that where we haven't seen it happen very often, he tends to throw things up.
He wasn't by himself. He's still.
I mean,
great
in
guys
a
on
game
that team.
full of,
I don't
in a team
care.
full of superstars, he was by himself, and he was okay. You're right, Miss Clipper fan. There's no, I can say whatever. It won't matter.
I'm sorry. A former Defensive Player of the Year and 3-time All-Star wasn't also on the field or court with him. I'm sorry, another All-Star wasn't on the court with him.
I can't buy into freaking Draymond Green.
Everybody bought into Draymond Green. Draymond Green
Except
is
for me.
great, except for this year.
7s across the board.
He also won NBA steals player of the he is a good player. He just was lazy this year. I'm sorry, he was.
I just always see Donkey from Shrek, and I will continue to keep that energy. Shrek. You want to take this next one since I so effortlessly took
I gotta
the last
do this one because it's Beyonce. Okay.
Beyonce.
So this girl got way too close to Beyonce, and people got.
No. We talking about keeping the same energy. No, run through it. No. You gotta go right into that.
I need some gum or something. I start smacking my gum. Should have worn my hoops today. But this lady, who we now know is the owner's wife, she actually was talking to Beyonce's man.
Talking to Jay.
And did it over her, it was
It was one of those, yeah.
Didn't even acknowledge
like you're not even
her
there, like that's not
and
Beyonce or
over.
nobody
And
right
you
there, not a
could tell
human being.
Jay-Z at first like, let me talk. Okay, yeah.
Looking at me, I'm not giving you eye contact.
I'm eating my stuff, my mouth's full. I can't really talk to you right now.
You must not have heard Lemonade, so I'm not gonna look at you when I talk to you on
Right, Becky with the good hair.
Yeah.
We know what she was trying to do. So she actually wasn't known until this moment, really. People didn't know who she was. But the Beehive found her very quickly, went on her social media, did all the little bees buzzing like they always do. She ended up having to disable her comment section. But before she did that, she did go in the comments of one of her things when they were saying all the things and said this. Listen, Beehive, I respect Queen Bee. I love her. I talked to her husband twice tonight. First, to take a drink order for them both when they arrived, as they were our guests. Second, to explain why I gave his wife a rose from a fan. All of this has been taken out of context. I'm a happily married woman telling me to kill myself. Somehow, I don't think she would support this. Which I also want to say, this has to be on the whole thing of cyberbullying.
Yeah.
It's kind of because there
Way too far.
Yeah.
Way
the
too far.
Beehive goes a little
insane.
Kill yourself. And I don't know because I'm not like super in the entertainment world and I don't know about that. But I don't know if Beyonce's ever came out and told her fans to
I
chill.
doubt it.
But she needs to tell them to chill because some people would probably freak out when they got because they swarm like literally. It's literally I just picture freaking. I don't know if you ever watched My Girl and Macaulay Culkin and he's stuck and all the bees are around him and they freaking kill him. I just feel like that when I think anytime I see the bees in the comments for Beyonce fans, I don't like it. And then she also the next day after she posted a picture of her and Beyonce, and she's like talking to her, saying something to her, whatever in the picture, and she wrote, "We should all help and support each other." So, I feel bad for her. I do.
Look, I do. I don't know. But again, like you said, I don't know how it feels to be attacked by the Beehive, but at the same time, like, I would show all respect because I've been to a Beyonce concert and I've never felt so lonely in my entire life because it feels like it's a 20,000 seated stadium and I felt like I was the one dude in the entire stadium. So Beehive, I would never say anything bad. I think she did the right thing going back, defending herself, and then moving on because there's only so much you can say.
And turn off your comments. That's literally the best thing.
Keep them off, at least until the next album.
I'm surprised she didn't, like, disable her account. I mean, she only has, like, 7,000 followers, so it's, like, nothing. Just disable it. You're rich. You know, you're married to the owner. Like, I mean, life's good, you know? You were sitting courtside next to Beyonce. I mean, she'll be all right.
She'll be fine. Yeah, I'm about to say, you married to the damn owner. Oh, man. Oh, so here's your defensive player of the year. I'm sorry, I'm not a Draymond guy. Don't get it, Shrek. You know, I'm not a big fan of Draymond.
Don't ever do that again.
Shrek, that's Donkey. He's Donkey. I don't care. Put it side by side. I want a side by side of them too. But he did spit some. I love the confidence. People took it as cocky. I do love the confidence. He came out in the press conference, keeping the same energy, saying that they're gonna win in 6. Check out the clip.
We just gotta continue to battle and win the next game. Go back to Toronto, win Game 5, come back to Oracle, win Game 6, and then celebrate. Fun times ahead.
I mean, what are you supposed to say, though? Like, what are you supposed to say?
Yeah, this is
like,
not news.
I'm sorry, but I don't know. You guys also have to check out my video, but Klay Thompson was so depressed and sad the whole game and just looked like down and out on himself, like the Beehive just attacked him. And
scary, man. I get it, Klay. But
and like you got to keep your energy, you know? You got to stay positive, and he really should have been there trying to rally his team instead of sitting there like a little crybaby because he wasn't playing. Like, people knew he wasn't playing because he was injured. That wasn't even though his injury was his own fault, but
he should just do what KD does, man. KD don't even come out to the sidelines. He just stay in the back watching in the corridors like, yeah, you guys are doing great.
Yeah, if you're going to sit out there and sulk, just don't come
be in the back.
There.
Yeah, there's no point in being
that's what probably lost the game for the team because you just sitting there crying.
Seeing Klay all sad.
Go cry in the car. Go cry in the car.
I'm sorry, Klay. We're not doing it.
Looking like Eli Manning.
Oh my God. Now that's the sad.
Eli Manning always looked like someone stole his bike.
like his parents gave Peyton all the allowance and Eli got none left.
Why do I only get 50 cents?
Why are we pulling Eli when it really does? Oh my God. All right. So I hope you watched Game 4.
I hate being the little brother.
My life's hard. For no reason. Eli Manning's at home like, yo, why? All right, Game 4. Britt Johnson. It is tomorrow. It's a Friday.
Okay.
You can take your naps.
I'm gonna watch
you can
the
rest,
game.
Watch the game.
Today's actually my Friday, so I'm gonna go home,
Friday.
take a nap, and then start drinking, and then I'll keep drinking tomorrow. Tomorrow, I have the Warriors winning. They have to win. They have to win, or it's done. You're not going to go back to Toronto and win with the situation you guys have with Kevin Durant and Klay barely coming back into the game. But I also think I'm probably gonna make another prediction immediately before the game, depending on if I know if Kevin Durant and Klay are gonna play.
So this is like a pre-prediction.
Yes, it's a pre-prediction.
Oh, pre-prediction.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you think?
We know Clay's gonna play. That's happening. I don't care what anybody says. That's happening. KD's still up in the air, but even without him, I expect them to take this to tie it up 2-2. I hope, for everything we said to start off, I hope KD plays.
Yeah, Clay, and you remember Clay had that one game where he only took 4 steps and scored 1,000,000 points.
You
he
remember
doesn't.
who it was against?
No.
I do.
Who was it against the Raptors?
It was against the Knicks, but that's
the Knicks. Oh, that's the only reason why you care.
No, I don't care. I don't. I remember it very easily. But please continue.
But that's just showing that Clay doesn't really need to do a lot to be very productive in a game. You know, because that game he only took 4 dribbles the whole entire game, and I don't even remember how much he scored, but it was like in the 40s or 50s.
He got 41.
41.
Again, neither here nor there. But no, I think where it affects.
He needs to get to his sweet spot, and they just pass him the ball.
I think where his hamstring affects the most is the defensive end. I think offense, he's going to get his points regardless. I think the main thing that we're going to be paying attention to is
they have Draymond Green, though. So.
Anyways.
But you guys let us know who you guys think is going to win Game 4. Thanks for tuning in. This was fun.
Ed Nizzy, I see you. Go Raptors, go.
This is my first live.
Yeah, this was fun. We got to bully Eli.
Hi, Tony. Tony said he has a crush on me.
Hey.
How many? You guys go in the comments and let us know if you have a crush on Chris. Who has a crush on Chris Clark?
We don't have to do that. You know what?
I do know his girl. She might, so.
Yeah, she part of the Beehive, so she needs a few people to help out. Makes sense why I was at the concert now, doesn't it? Anyway. Remember, watch the first videos out with her talking about the whole Drake thing in more detail. It's hilarious. Go check that out.
I'm a funny girl.
Funny girl. And we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys Monday because we know Game 4 is on Friday and we ain't gonna be here on Saturday. So we'll see you guys on Monday talking about that game. But we're out of here.
We out. Peace.
Sorry, Eli.
Ugh.